What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 video. Today we are going to be talking about my ideas for a Garden Warfare 2 update if one more were to come out. Everybody obviously wants something to be added into Garden Warfare 2, and I decided that these would be my 5 main things that I want in Garden Warfare 2 if there was ever another update. So if you guys do want to enjoy, make sure to drop a like. If you guys are new, subscribe. Let me know your opinions down below, and let's get into it. So coming up at number 1 is going to be one that absolutely everybody will agree with, and that is heavy balancing. What I mean by heavy balancing is, almost every single character needs some sort of balance fix. Most characters in this game have either super overpowered abilities or are super overpowered with their primaries. Some prime examples of this are Electro P, Captain Cannon, and Petrified Cactus, the 3 detonation characters. I think the way you can balance these characters is by making them shoot slower. I think that it would just make them so much more balanced, or maybe give them a lot less ammo. For example, like Electro P Shooter has not 2 ammo upgrades. He has 2 reload upgrades. Why does he need 2 reload upgrades? He also moves faster than every other P Shooter. So I think they were purposely making him overpowered for whatever reason. But I'm just saying that, especially for Electro P, he's the one that needs to be nerfed out of every single character in the game, that I think he could definitely use a balance change. For example, another example is just P Shooter ability in general in Hyper. I was watching a wolfyplayz video, and I forget what video it was. He mentioned that Hyper should, instead of jumping high and moving fast, Hyper should just move fast, and Super P Jump should just jump high. And I thought that was a really genius idea, because Super P Jump would be a lot more balanced and Hyper would be a lot more balanced. Well, Super P Jump isn't that good in the first place, but people would use it more, and Hyper would, I don't know, it would either be good or bad. Hyper is just really OP, and it would make the P Shooter class a lot more, I guess, balanced, because the P Shooters are one of the most overpowered classes in the game. It would make them feel more like soldiers and not just rush into a fight and Pogo P and Bean Bomb everybody. You know what I mean? I think some other characters that could use some heavy balancing are Z7 and Law P. You got to put a cap on how fast they can shoot, because a lot of players who are either really good at trigger spamming or just cheat, they can kill you literally instantly. Like, it is not hard to kill someone with these 2 characters if you have a good trigger finger or you cheat. It's absolutely ridiculous. They also need to fix some abilities like Turbo Twister. Like, you can make Turbo Twister good again. Like, Turbo Twister back then was probably the best ability in the game, and now it is one of the worst abilities in the game. I also think that they should make every single ability have like its own use, in a way where trading it out for another ability doesn't change if it's good or bad. For example, like Shuck Shot and Multi Shuck. Like, Multi Shuck sucks. Like, nobody uses it, and I think that there should be some sort of incentive to using Multi Shuck. Like, for example, I don't know, you press multi-shuck and you can fire them as, let's say you get 8 shucks that deal like 30 damage. You can shoot them whenever you want. Like, it basically turns into another ammo. Like, for example, if you guys ever played that mission where you're in the Butterhawk, you can switch between full auto and shooting bombs. I feel like you could kind of like War the Citron, where you switch into a different mode, except with multi-shuck, you can kind of shoot whenever you want, but you have 8 shots with the shucks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there should be some sort of balancing between those really bad abilities where there's some incentive to use them, because it's just ridiculous. Another one is like, it's a little one that I don't really care about. It's the Rocket Jump and the Rocket Leap for the soldier. Rocket Leap is just so much better. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter, since Rocket Jump is the base ability, and you get Rocket Leap, which is better. But you know what I mean? Like, they need to balance the abilities. I think balancing everything out to make it so it's a little bit more fair towards everything is a better idea. Obviously, it's hard to do that, but I feel like if they were balancing, they might as well just try to balance out some abilities. The next thing on my list is fixing overpowered glitches. Morph glitch, I don't really see it in multiplayer a lot, but oh my gosh, back in like 2020 and 2021, this glitch, there was somebody in every single lobby using this glitch. If you don't know what this glitch is, basically, I'm not going to say how to do it. I have a video on it if you're really that interested, which I probably should not be promoting since I'm complaining about it. The glitch basically allows you to morph 2 characters together. And what doesn't make sense about this glitch is that they combined stats. So for example, your health, if you use Metal Pedal and Torchwood, you get 401 health. the highest health in the game. For some reason, it combines health. I just don't know how that even happened. I don't know how that works, but just know it does. It's not just morph glitch. This is just an example. Like another one is the crash lobbies glitch. There's a glitch now, new glitch where you can crash lobbies, and it's just getting absolutely out of hand. These glitches need to be fixed, or it could genuinely kill the game. I don't think it will kill the game, but as I said, if it's an update, they might as well fix some of these glitches that are going around in multiplayer. Coming up at number 3 is one that a lot of people have wanted for quite some time, and that is Torchwood and Hovergoat variants. I don't know why they didn't add variants for Hovergoat and Torchwood. I feel like it would have been such a cool concept. For example, for Torchwood, maybe you have an ice tree, a fire tree, a toxic tree. Like, I don't know why they didn't add variants. I feel like if they instead used the skins as variants, it would be a lot better. I don't know. I mean, maybe because the max rank was 5-4, 5-5, and they didn't want to change it or something, but I don't even think it was at the time. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't do it, but I feel like it would add a lot more replayability to the game. It would also make the classes just a lot more fun to play, because playing Hovergoat and Torchwood over and over again, it just gets boring. You know, the base class, same abilities over and over, nothing new, and it really does get boring. I feel like if they added some sort of variant, any sort of variant, you know, I think it would be just so much better. In the classes, I don't really see many people playing Hovergoat and Torchwood anymore, because I mean, they're boring at this point. You know, it's been like 7 years since they were released, and they've just been the same ever since. Nothing has been different about them. No variants or anything. So I feel like that's why they should add variants to these characters. Maybe just a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 each. You don't have to go all out and make like 10 for the rest of the classes. I think having a few more would just be so much better for these classes. Coming up at number 4 is one everybody's also going to agree on, is bring town hall modes back. This one is specifically for the achievements, because as you all know, there's 5 achievements you cannot get in Garden Warfare 2 anymore, and they are all town hall related. It's honestly also not even the achievements, it's just the fact that the game modes were just so much fun to play, and they put them on a rotation, and for some reason they put the worst game modes ever on this rotation, so everybody complains about it. And honestly, I just feel like if you put every game mode on a rotation, and like it changed like every 2 weeks, I think everybody would be a lot more satisfied, because we just keep getting the same couple game modes every year. For example, Capture the Taco is every April. You know what I mean? Like it's a good game mode, but I'm just using it as an example because it's out right now, and I feel like they just need to switch it up. I feel like that would be just so much better if they, especially like Boss Hunt, you know, the game modes that people haven't seen in years. I haven't played Boss Hunt in so long, and I miss it. I want to play it again. I will never get the feeling to do that again, and I feel like if they brought it back, the game would be a lot better. Coming in at number 5 is add some more things to do in the backyard. The backyard, honestly, it's a very big open space, and I feel that a lot of it is a lot of wasted potential, because once you're done all your quests in there, really the only unique thing you can do in there is like glitches and like the shooting range and stuff, and go as a zombie inside the plant space and just stuff like that. There's not really much replayability in the backyard, and it really is like, it's so sad, because the backyard is like your environment, it's your space, and you can't really do much inside of it. So that's why I feel like if they did something more to the backyard, I feel like it would just be so much better. Like maybe you can travel between backyards, meaning like there's different maps backyard with different quests and stuff, but unfortunately there's not, which would have been so much cooler. Like I feel like BFN kind of worked on that a little bit with Giddy Park. The zombies and plant side is a little bit different, at least I think it is. I could be wrong about that, but if they didn't fix it in BFN, then that's even worse, because I feel like they should realize that having like your own little personal space makes the game feel a lot more personalized, and it just makes it better. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go online to get all the replayability. You can go in your backyard and have a ton of fun. But regardless, the backyard is still a fun place to be, but I feel like it just needs a little bit more replayability. Alright guys, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like. If you guys are new, subscribe. Let me know your opinions down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.